Situationship is no title. You guys are going on dates, hanging out with each other. You're not meeting each other's families, I would assume. You have no title, okay? So now you don't really have a right to get mad at certain things, but you do get mad at certain things where she's like, I'm going out with my friends, or I'm going on vacation, or I'm doing this, or she didn't answer for 4 hours, where you can't be like, yo, what are you doing? No, I don't want you to do that, yada, yada, whatever the case may be, because you guys have no title, but you're also intimate. You're also sharing emotions with each other. You're also like, you have chemistry, right? You have chemistry. Compatibility is not a saying in a situationship. You just have chemistry, right? The compatibility is what takes you into that next level, whatever the case may be. But I just say all that to say that modern dating is just, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Ain't nothing hurt worse than a breakup. And y'all wasn't even together, like y'all wasn't even in a relationship, but y'all broke up. Little situationship, you know what I'm saying? Them be the worst ones, like, damn, I lost my little shit. I love my little shit, man. But don't nothing hurt worse than ending a situationship. Them bitches be worse than a motherfucker you been with for years. Have a motherfucker hurt in their chest, have a motherfucker losing weight, can't eat, can't sleep. And we wasn't even together. That toxic shit, man.
You in that little situationship beefing. But that shit hurt. You don't want to go to work. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to deal with nobody. That shit hurt so bad. That's the worst hurt in the world.
Women are out here agreeing to situationships, but treating them situationships like relationships. And when the situationships end, they still have the same exact feelings as if a relationship ended. So why even bother calling it a situationship? Just call it what it was. A one-sided relationship where you caught feelings and they didn't. Okay? Or unless they caught feelings and you didn't. I don't know which way it went because I didn't ask. But whatever way it went, somebody caught feelings that shouldn't have been catching feelings. So stop thinking y'all can be in situationships if y'all don't have the mentality to be in a situationship. Any situationship should be financially beneficial anyway to you as a woman. Otherwise, it's a waste of your time. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Almost 7 days and no contact. I haven't picked up the phone to call you. You haven't picked up the phone to call me. It's fine. I'm not built for situationships or entanglements. I'm an all or nothing girly. I need the big C, commitment. I need the big T, title. And that's fine. That's where I stand. I'm not built for the streets. I'm just a punk. I can't handle the streets. I'm literally bundled up like I have flu. My body hurts. My head hurts. I'm not resting. Because I'm a punk. And that's okay. My feelings are tender. And I'm a punk. I don't care. I am. I'm going to miss you. I miss you now. But adios, amigos. Where's my eggnog? My whiskey?
Once a man has told you and or made it clear to you that he doesn't want anything serious, deny his all access pass. He's not about to monopolize your time like he's your man. He doesn't need to worry about who's calling your phone, who you're going out with this weekend. Are you still talking to your ex? Are you still doing this? Or who's in your DMs? Or can he stay over? Or can he do this? He doesn't need to worry about what's going on in your life. I think the reason why some women get caught up in these situationships and in these fake relationships is because they're letting a man who's not theirs have way too much access. Don't worry about why I'm not calling you back. I'm not calling you back because I'm only entertaining men who want a serious relationship with me. The reason why I'm not available to you anymore is because I'm only entertaining men who want a serious relationship with me. Deny his pass. Stop letting these men have all access passes to your life. He doesn't want the access, so stop giving him the access. These benefits are only for boyfriends. You don't get to spend up, you don't get to lay up over here all weekend. No, sir. Get out of here. I got somebody else coming through. And you better not say nothing about it.
Pretty much the only times in my life that I look back upon and I'm genuinely regretful of is when I've been in situationships. Like, I think situationships are the most soul-sucking thing to do, especially if you're somebody who tends to be more of like a lover girl, which I definitely am. And I try not to be regretful of a lot of things in life. Like, I truly believe your best lessons are learned by making mistakes, right? Like, you have to learn the right way by sometimes doing the wrong thing. But when I look back on my life, the only times that I'm like, I just wish I would have left it so much sooner and saved myself the hurt is when I've been in situationships. Because like I said, I just think they're so soul sucking, right? Like, you are so desperate for somebody to like you or choose you or want you that you are willing to put your own wants and needs aside in order to like maintain some sort of connection, right? And it's funny because when I look back on these situationships that I had in like my early 20s, mid 20s, I don't even know why I was doing it because I don't even think I really like the other person. And it's not even their fault. Like, I look back at those situations and I'm like, not mad at the guys who did it because they were being clear with how they felt about me. I was the one who was not seeing it. I was the one who was not taking their action and what they were telling me at face value. I was the one who kept it going and who was playing games. And truly, at the end of the day, the only person that I was playing was myself because I was settling for crumbs of a relationship just in order to maintain some sort of connection with somebody that I look back on and I'm like, we had nothing in common. I don't even know why I wanted that so much, right? And I think you can look back at those times and realize that like you just weren't sure of yourself. You didn't have a lot of self-worth and you were looking for that validation in other people, especially from people who weren't giving it to you the way that you wanted to, right? So I think that situationships, unless you're somebody who's like good at them, I don't know who is good at them, guys are just a waste of time because you're never really going to get what you want from this person. And deep down, a lot of times you aren't really looking for that from that person. They're just somebody who sparks some sort of, attachment issue in you, abandonment wound, whatever it is that you need to work on in yourself. And they are just bringing it to light and they're putting you through this like trauma bond in your own mind because you are seeking validation from something outside of yourself, especially from somebody that you know is never going to give it to you.
Okay, y'all, you talking to this guy, and honestly, so many women have a guy like this in their life. It's like things are kind of inconsistent, but y'all have a lot of chemistry. When y'all together, it's a great time. When he's away from you, it's like maybe you hear from him, maybe you don't. He's not really texting or calling. He's not really making plans to see you, but he's still kind of liking your photos, liking your pictures. He may comment or whatever from time to time. He may not be looking for a relationship, but it seems like he feeling you. So y'all still kind of hang out. Maybe you rolling around with the man, okay? But like you don't really got real motion with him. It's kind of back and forth. It's inconsistent. Hell, you don't even know if he got a girlfriend or what. You just like, what, baby, do you like me? Yes or no? What's really going on? Here are 3 things that you can do to make sure that y'all are on the same page and you end up getting a relationship that you want.
Grand Rising, y'all. Hope y'all slept great. Hope y'all had a great weekend. And I hope y'all Sunday is phenomenal, man. But let's get right into it. We all been in a situation where our situationship has ended, right? You thought you and this person were gonna go the distance. Y'all did not make it. When that happens, when it ends, take some time to heal, because most of these situationships damn near be borderline relationships. Y'all be doing everything that a couple could do, but it's no title. Now, I'm not too big on titles, because I personally believe that the title changes everything. As soon as you slap a title on that bitch, now motherfuckers start moving completely different. They're not moving the same. They're moving weird as fuck. Like, but anyway, all I'm saying is when it ends, take time to heal before you go dealing with other people. I know people are gonna cope and do what they do, but before you go jump on the next kitty or the next Chico stick or whatever the case may be, is take time to heal, because you genuinely wanted this person. You can't sit here and act like you didn't want this person. Regardless of what your actions were, whether you was on the positive side or the negative side, either way it goes, at one point in time, you wanted this to work. You wanted this person to be your forever, or possibly thought about it. So all I'm saying is, when the situationship ends, just take time for yourself, man, and heal. Everything's gonna be all right.
So my 1.5-year situationship just came to an end. God plucked somebody out of my life that I was not ready to let go by any means. I would have kept going. Now I want you to listen to me throughout this video, because this pain is purposeful, and I want to turn a negative into a positive, because although I'm definitely grieving and my heart aches, it's always for a reason, and I'm gonna explain that to you, because although I may be self-aware, I know a lot of people don't understand. I'm sad because somebody didn't love me the way I loved them, and in the very end, he did something very shady that exposed him. Okay, he was exposed. God exposed him. God needed to do that because he know I didn't have the strength to do it on my own. I would have went on, and I would have accepted less than what I deserved. I would have accepted things that in my heart I know I wasn't okay with. And it hurts because not only am I losing somebody that obviously I wasn't meant to be with, but I fell in love with, I'm losing my friend. He was a very good friend of mine, and we should have never taken it there, but we did, and that's life. And now this is where it's meant to show you about yourself. It's meant to teach you the pain is purposeful. If you don't have the strength to stop a situation where you don't belong, God will do it. He will build that wedge. He will make it ugly, and he will hurt you, because he sees things and he knows things that you don't know. Just know that the pain is temporary, and some people will straight up just block your blessings, and not everybody is meant to make it with you. Don't ever settle for less than what you deserve just because you feel like you love somebody. Love is never enough. And when somebody tells you that they can't step up to the plate and be with you, believe them the first time and do not waste your time.
This is your reminder to get out of that situationship. End it tonight. End it right now. I'm telling you, it is not worth it. It is a waste of time. It's like breaking your own heart over and over again. Over and over again, you just keep breaking your own heart. Let me give you a spoiler alert. The situationships never end happily ever after. Ever, ever. Listen, somebody's feelings is going to get hurt. Somebody's going to end up wanting more than the other person. Somebody's going to play in somebody's face, because at the end of the day, when you are in a situationship, you are two single people. Don't forget that. You are two single people. So when you see him on his phone texting other girls, he's single. When you see her out on other dates, she's single. So I'm telling you, don't put yourself in a situation to be in a situationship. And if you are in one, I'm telling you right now, the best decision that you're going to make is to end it, get out of it. You don't even got to say nothing. And if you do say something, you tell the other person, like, you know what? I'm worth more than what we got going on here. That's it.
But they say a situationship is a relationship to one person and nothing to the other person.
Damn.
And so, like, if it's not a relationship, if it's a situationship, that's for a reason.
Yeah.
Because if it was mutual, it would be a relationship.
Damn.
Sorry.
I mean, valid points. Like, this is what I'm saying. I get swindled. Like, I'm always the one that sees it as a relationship, because if it wasn't that, I wouldn't be
You wouldn't even be involved in it. That's the thing about you.
Yeah,
You're not going to entertain somebody if you're not interested in them.
And that's why it's difficult for me to understand. Someone once told me a long time ago, and it's been something that I've always had to remind myself: people don't feel the way you feel. People don't love the way you love.
Mm-hmm.
We're just all different. The way we are, the way we feel, the way we perceive.
Trauma, pain, everything.
Everything is just different. So if the way that I feel and the way that I am is not going to be the same as someone else. And that's just a hard truth that I think is a big pill to swallow.
They don't feel the same way I do when we're in the situation together.
Like, how could they not feel? Because we're just different people. It doesn't make me feel better, but it makes sense.
Some of y'all are in situationships not because the other person is genuinely confused about whether or not they like you. They do like you. They actually really like you. They just don't want to commit to a deeper connection with you. And also at the same time, they don't want to see you with someone else. And just because they don't want to see you with someone else, it doesn't mean that they're secretly in love with you. They just don't want to lose access to you. They want to keep you close enough to fulfill certain needs, but not so close that it leads to a serious commitment. And my advice to you is that you should never let another person use you in that way, regardless of how much you like them and regardless of how much you're attracted to them. Because like I said before, they like you. They really, really like you, but they don't have the capacity to care for all of you. And I know that this can be a really, really tough pill to swallow. I've definitely been there before. And there may even be a part of you that's kind of like, no, that can't be the case because they're doing this and they're doing this and they're doing all these things. But the one thing that you actually desire, which is to be in a relationship with them that feels secure, they aren't able to offer that to you. How is it so easy for them to do all of the other relationship stuff with you, but then it's so hard for them to claim you? And you even have to really reconsider why you want to be in a relationship with someone who's so confused about a foundational thing that needs to happen in order for you guys to actually have a secure relationship. Learn how to choose people who choose you. And the first step in learning how to do that is learning how to choose yourself, because no one on this earth is confused about someone they really, really want.
So as someone who's about to turn 31, the one thing I started to realize really clearly, especially when it comes to situationships, because I know that's kind of like a hot topic these days, even when a man is quote unquote using you, you are still valuable to him. Now, it may not be valuable in the way that you want to be valuable, but I want you to take this away, because I feel like there's a lot of dating coaches, even women dating coaches, who are adopting this subtle propaganda that is ultimately very disempowering to women, that if he wanted to, he would. He doesn't care. He doesn't need you. Whatever it is, yes, he may not care in the way that you want him to care. However, never lose sight of the fact that your attention is valuable currency. If you receive all the food you could ever want on a daily basis, on demand, you're not really going to have much reverence or appreciation for said food. However, when you suddenly take that food away, suddenly it becomes abundantly clear how much you need to eat. When you are breathing every day and you're taking it for granted, but suddenly a piece of food gets lodged in your airway, suddenly in a jolting sense, all at once, you realize how much you are relying on that unblocked airway. Hopefully you guys catch my drift so far. But all this to say, women are extremely, probably arguably the highest form of currency that a man can possess. So in an economy where the road to making money and the road to providing and the road to making a living is not as linear for men, they are still trying to claw and find value in extracting energy and care and investment from women who don't know any better. And they are betting on the fact that you don't know how much power you hold. And like another thing, right? Like sleeping with a guy. I think like oftentimes when you sleep with a guy, you feel like you lost something. So you want to overinvest and overly cling because you feel like if you don't claim back what you lost or get a connection back from them, you are losing something. But let me tell you something. We got it all wrong. Men really want you to believe that as soon as you give up your body, that it is game over for you. It's not. That's actually not the kicker. That's actually not what they actually want. Truly, it's not actually what they want. It's not what they want. What they want is to create a IV port through which they can extract your energy. I saw a creator on this app say, if men using women was just about the physical connection, then they would come by every day. They would find one woman and they would go to her every day and sleep with her. But they don't. They sleep with them once, then they pull back. Because again, they are trying to create an energetic tether, right? So if you think that you gave everything away by messing up and sleeping with a guy and you want to chase after him and try to recoup what you lost, know that he doesn't have everything he needs like you think that he does. He needs that attachment. He needs that access, knowing he can come in at every time and knowing he can enter and leave at any time, right? That's what he really needs, okay? So know that if you messed up and you made a rash decision, you didn't lose shit. Do not allow that to destabilize you because that's not truly what he's looking for. He's looking for your energetic tether. And so guys, especially in this economy where they don't know where exactly they fit anymore and they're trying to figure that out, they're going to cling to the only thing that they can. And they are betting on the fact that you don't see how valuable they are to their sense of self. They are betting on that. So no matter how low you think you are on that man's totem pole, you are like his everyday cereal. Imagine someone takes food for granted and suddenly they get put into an induced famine. You guys don't realize, a lot of people in their early 20s, even in their 30s, don't realize it is never too late to pull the plug. As a matter of fact, it's even better to continue to give them the impression that they have power over you and suddenly take it away. That's the takeaway that I would give girls. We need to get away from this disempowering language around navigating men and dating because they are betting on that.
Okay, y'all, a quirky little story time / POV and an analogy, okay? Before I get into that, hi, my name is Cecilia. I'm a confidence and dating coach, and I teach women how to control their emotions so that their emotions don't control them. Now, this is about situationships, and I need you to stay with me, okay? Y'all remember back in the day when they used to have boosters coming in? I'm from Chicago, so when they used to have boosters coming to the nail salon and stuff? Yeah, okay, so let's kind of go back to that time, right? You in the nail salon, POV, you in the nail salon, and the booster come in. Hey, yo, got them socks, got them towels, got them barrettes, okay? Got that chocolate. And you've been in the nail salon for a little minute. You like, man, I could really use a snack. So you get the chocolate from the booster. So you like, excuse me, sir, like, let me get one of them bars of chocolate. He like, okay, ma'am, it's gonna be $5. You like, okay, cool. You never had this chocolate before. So you buy the chocolate off of him and you eat it and you like, damn, this some pretty good chocolate. Okay. Fast forward 2 weeks later. You go in the nail salon for a fill-in. You got to get them nails filled in, okay? You go to the nail salon for a fill-in. Guess who come walking in? Hey, yo, got them socks, got them towels, got them berets, got that chocolate. You like, I love that chocolate from last time. Let me go get some more of that. So you like, hey, sir, you got some more of that chocolate? He like, yeah, ma'am, I got you. You like, I mean, I love that chocolate. I love that chocolate. That chocolate was good, man. I need some more of that. So he like, man, I got you. No, it's $8. You like, wait a minute. Hold on. 2 weeks ago, I bought that chocolate for $5. He goes, I thought you loved the chocolate. You like, I do love the chocolate, but I tried it. I tried the chocolate for $5 2 weeks ago, and I'm not willing to pay $8 for it. He goes, all right, I'm going to give it to you for $5. Now I want you to think about that man that you're dealing with, okay? That man that you're talking to, that situationship that you didn't fail for, and now you want a relationship out of your situationship, okay? Yeah. You want to do the math, or you want me to do it for you? Okay. I'll help you out. So he bought the situationship for $5. Okay. He had never tried that chocolate before, but he ate the chocolate. And he was like, yo, this is some good chocolate. Okay. And then here you come, a month, 2 months later, and you like, hey, yo, I want a relationship now. He like, I mean, why is it $8? I try, keep up now. Keep up, baby. I tried it for $5. Well, I thought you loved the chocolate. He like, I did. I love that chocolate. I loved it. But I had it for keep up. I had it for $5 2 months ago. Okay? You following me here? You following me? And now you want to sell him an $8 bar of chocolate that he bought for $5 and tried it out for the first time and loved it. He loved it. He loved that chocolate. But he bought it for $5. And now he's not willing to go up on the price. Right? So now you got to decide, what type of booster are you? You going to give him to him for the $5 and stay in a situationship? Because our booster, he gave it to her for $5. But now remember, the $5 is a situationship. Or you gonna stay on your $8? You sticking to the $8, or you? Hey, look, you grown. I'm just here, okay? I'm just here, okay? Most likely, he probably not gonna buy the $8 chocolate bar. Cause he had a good time with it for $5. Okay, all right. If I'm wrong, put me out of business. Love you, a minute.
Y'all, why do the breakups of situationships hurt worse than actual relationships? Like, it don't even make sense. I was only on a 60-day trial with your ass, and I'm over here going through my phone, looking at pictures of us, listening to Icebox by Omarion, sliding down the wall. Like, this shit feel like I done lost my spouse or something. Like, they done took the kids and I don't even know where they at type shit. Like, my mama missing you, my grandma missing you. Like, this is what that shit be feeling like. And the internet gonna make it seem like you crazy because you feel a way about it because y'all wasn't even dating. Nah, fuck that. We spent time together. You was over here rubbing my face. You was telling me about our future, all that other shit. No, we was locked in. And that's what's crazy, because you be having more feelings for somebody that you done met in a couple of weeks to a month, 2 months, whatever, than your whole entire ex-relationship. Now I'm over here heartbroken for 14 business days, mourning a whole relationship that didn't even happen. Why is this like this? Why are y'all like this?
To my ladies, listen, we have dealt with a lot in 2025. We done dealt with a lot just in life, period, okay? This what we finna do. We're not waiting until 2026 to roll in to cut all this foolishness out that we done been dealt up with, we have to deal with people. No, we gonna start this now. We're not waiting to January 1st. No, we're gonna go on and just control, alt, delete now. Okay? We're not taking all that draining foolishness into the new year. We're not gonna wait till New Year to cut. No, we're gonna go on and just cut it off now. Like, why we gotta wait till the New Year for the rest? No. We gonna kill them. We gonna hawk all that right now. First of all, our heart's too pure for that, and we love too hard for it. Okay? Let them go. Let them go. Forgive forgive whoever for whatever. Because we finna get ready to walk in too much greatness. We finna get ready to be too blessed. Baby, we finna be flowing with so much unconditional love that baby, it's gonna be overwhelming. We ain't gonna know what to do with it. We finna go on and cleanse our heart out and baby, let them go on about their merry way. Yeah, we gonna go on this with a heart. We gonna just go on and kill it now. When I tell y'all, this year right here was an emotional roller coaster for me. I have allowed people to play in my face. I allowed. I'm gonna be woman enough to admit that I allowed it. Anybody allowed it, even though they did it and I knew they was doing it. But we be so busy trying to shed grace on people. Let the grace run out and let them go. Baby, goodbye. Whoop-de-doo. And ain't no coming back. We don't do no doubling back over here. We ain't doubling back. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You look better on the go. We tired. Listen. We done already manifest everything that God is going to get ready to do for us. And in our life of happiness, none of that is going to be included in it. I don't see none of that in my future. It's absolutely not for me. All that dealing with people that want to deal with you when it's convenient for them. We don't want to hear nobody else's life draining stories. We got our own issues going on. Okay? We got bills and everything else turning us every way but loose. Baby, if it ain't consistent, nothing positive and helping you and helping us in our lives, baby, keep it over there. We don't want it. This ain't scratch 3, baby, over here. I do apologize. We're going to go on and cut them off right now, baby. They look better on the go. We ain't waiting until January 1st. No, we're starting now. I swear to you, that means you got to change your phone number. If that means you got to go in a shell. If you got to cut whoever off, that means for family, friend, foes, boyfriend, side pieces, baby, let them go. And for y'all that's comfortable being anybody's side pieces, baby, get that out your head. You're not going to be anybody's side piece no more either. Okay, y'all you deserve happiness, baby. You deserve to be number 1, not number 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't care how much money they got, baby. Listen, get out here and grind it, and you be your own breadwinner. You to stop lowering your standards. We're not dumb, so sick. I done seen that all 2025 too. All this side piece, this man bump all that. You ain't nobody else side piece after the day. If they can't be no baby, they can't be full throttle for you 24, baby 7, matter of fact 24/8. We gonna add an extra day in there. That means it's non-stop. Let it go. Everybody deserve happiness, everybody deserve peace, but you got to want it too. We ain't don't miss that. Now, if you comfortable and content of being where you at, then baby, that's your mindset, baby. Kudos to you. But to my ladies that know they deserve better, and baby, we going to get everything that we deserve. We stopping all that now. We ain't waiting till next year. Absolutely not. Because I don't recall in the Bible that God told me that I had to be uncomfortable and walk on eggshells to make the next person happy while my happiness sit in the background. I would no longer do it. That goes for whoever. Yeah, baby, we gonna stop. We gonna put a halt to that now. We're not waiting to 2026. We gonna keep walking with our head high. We already know that, baby. We gonna have mountains to climb, hurdles to jump, baby, all this kind of stuff here. But guess what? We gonna get over it and we gonna keep it moving. It's gonna be just that simple from here on out. Not just next year. That's for the lifetime span. Time ain't waiting on nobody. And we can't afford to keep wasting our time because time is something we can't get back. Invest in you and love on you. Let's travel. Let's go do some stuff. Let's go see some things. We're going to be millionaires. Do you hear me? We're going to be millionaires. We are building foundations for our children and our children's children. That's what we're doing. Furthering our education.